Hello everybody. Hope everybody's doing well on quarantine. Again, I'm making these videos for your entertainment, and I just wanted to take the time out to say thank you. Also, hope everybody's in good spirits. I hope everybody's staying safe, staying home, so we can curb this. Once again, my name is Ted Torres. I'm chef owner of Coa Catering, and I'm creating these videos to entertain you. So as I said before, since I can't cook for my clients, I'm cooking for you guys. So I hope everybody's well. I hope you enjoy. And today we're going to talk about plantains. Plantains. I love plantains. Plantains are amazing. So these are the green plantains. And these are the ones I'm going to be processing today. There's many different uses and things like that. So, they also come in yellow. These are a little bit sweeter. I won't be working with those today, but I wanted to show you the difference. They're the same, but they're the same product. They're the same ingredient. If you let this ripen, it'll turn yellow, and then you can use it as the sweet. So, the yellow is usually referred to as Plátano maduro, meaning the sweet or the soft. So the maduro. I'm going to put this back, because we're going to be working with Plátano verde, green banana, or green plantains. So, how do you process this? Alright, so you take it. It's going to be a little bit hard. It's not like a banana. It's hard. And then I make a couple of slits on each side. Then right here, I have hot water. Hot water from the sink works well. I usually put them in the hot water because it softens up the husk a little bit, because it's a little difficult to break open. So I got one. So then what you want to do is peel it. Just be careful. It's hard, but like I said, if you put it in hot water, it softens it up, so it makes this process a lot easier. You can use a little knife to separate it. So that's one. And today I'm going to make tostones. You can make sandwiches out of it, like little patacones and stuff. So I'll show you the different, I'll show you how to make tostones, and then you can take it from there. We'll do it again when we make the beef picadillo. And we can make little sloppy joe tostones sandwiches. Those would be tasty. Yeah, so you have to pry it open. Make sure you don't mess up the integrity of the plantain itself. And once you take them out the husk, they begin to oxidize. So you have to work with them, and they're only good for one day. It's not like you can make them and then save them for another day. They don't really they don't really hold up well over time. So this is, yes, when you make them, that's when they're good. That's when they're the best. That's when they're the freshest. And that's that. And then what I like to do is, hold on one second. Always clean, wipe your board. Make sure we always stay clean. Stay sanitary, stay safe. Always wash your hands. And this is what I like to do. I like to cut them into little blocks. See? Or maybe about 1 inch, 2 inches. I'll do another one. But I love them. They have almost similar consistency to maybe a potato, but it's not a potato. And right now behind me, I have hot oil heating. Make sure it's at like 325, 350. That's the temperature you're gonna like fry them at. So then what we're gonna do is put them in the fryer and let them fry. You can hear it already. Make sure you always adjust the heat. It's not like a deep fryer where it monitors and it calibrates the heat at all times, where this is just a consistent, so it's just going to get hotter and hotter. So what I do is I start off high, make sure it gets up to temp, and then I always lower it. I'm always adjusting the temp when I'm cooking, because you don't want things to burn. Make sure you have clean oil, because clean oil is going to make a difference. I'm going to remove this. Then I have my little handy strainer thing. And sometimes I just agitate it. So make sure that the plantains are fully submerged in the oil. Done right? They're good though. Alright, so our plantains looking good. They have a little brownish on them. That's what I do. And the reason I put them in the bowl first before I drain them is because they still have a coat of that oil and it's still like sizzling a little bit. So I just season it a little bit. And then I just drain them. That's why I just drain them right there. That's it. Let them sit for a little bit. And we're going to smash them. So then we're going to come back to these. Look at it again. Plantains. And then what I am going to do is I have pieces of like paper bags, like a brown paper bag. And this is how we're going to press it. Always keep an eye on the fryer if you have anything in there. So these cook, you know, the other ones cooked a little bit faster, but I turned down the heat. So take a little bit longer to fry. Like I said, so then with this, got my trusty rag. You place them. You can do a lot. You can do like I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do about 5. Always give them space to breathe. And then what I do is, you can use something else. You could use like a glass or a cup. They're going to be soft as smush. Now, like I said, they're real starchy, so they're going to probably stick to the paper a little bit, but that's what you have your trusty knife for. Just to peel it up. See how they are? They're like thin now. They went from a big block to being thin. And then we're going to fry those again. But real quick, we're going to check on these. Agitate, agitate. They still need a little bit more. So with that being said, we could do a couple more of these. that's why I let them rest for a little bit, because you don't want to do it when it's hot. You don't want to get burnt. Again, look thin. Thin. Nice and thin. These were one of my favorite treats growing up. When my grandmother made them, I used to go in and try to sneak one or two. But she would always give it to me. Give me at least one before dinner was ready. I used to love them. Alright, we're going to do these last three before we go back to the chips. Yeah, and that's it. So then now this is up. We're going to put our plantains back. We got to fry them. Again. I left those two available, but I didn't want to overcrowd the fry. Yep. Back again. So these are done. What I do is put them in the bowl. I'll put the last two in there. And then I season. And these are the tostones. See, tostones. Some people use these for the patacones to make sandwiches. You could be like, or sometimes they use the sweet plantains too. I think in South America they use this.